Welcome to another episode of Interview with a Friend. Today we have Roger Poduncle Shearin. He is an EMT searching out to be a paramedic in the near future, and we are all residing in his beautiful, beautiful home in Collierville with Raj over there. He's a grip right now. Anyway, so Roger, enjoying his beer, laying on his beautiful leather couch, watching his big fucking television. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Excellent.
Do you mind? I love it.
Roger,
He gets permission.
let's start.
We can't sue him.
Just going in court.
Let's start off with what is your earliest memory of first memory of meeting me? Think back as far as you can, the first time you met me.
Sonny's house? Maybe?
Do you think, is it Sunny's house? Do you think it was before then, or?
I think it was Sonny's house because that was before you came to Harding, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you go to Sunny's parties before 9th grade?
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Well, then you probably met me
And
there.
Shots.
And
Shot Bargains. Did you go to those?
I go out. Well, not before 9th grade. I didn't. It's pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Sonny's house. I don't have a specific memory, but I think that's where it was.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well, all right, Roger. What are you getting into now? What consists of a typical week of Roger Shearin?
Well, I work 24 hours at the fire station on the ambulance. And then I go to class when I leave there. And then I go back to work the next morning at 7. And then I go to class again the next day. And then I go back to work the next morning at 7. And then I have 4 days off.
4 days off.
In which I normally study or will be doing clinicals or sit here being as lazy as possible and drink beer and fall asleep in this position.
In this position. And this is basically a weekly routine for you.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. Okay, Roger. Well, what are you working towards? What do you want to do? I mean, obviously you're going to school, so you're looking to do something with that. What's the goal? What's the point?
Be a firefighter paramedic somewhere other than Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah. Have you looked at any cities or anything like that?
I've looked into Florida on the coast a little bit, not in detail yet. I figure I'll cross that road when I get there. Once I get my license, I'll figure that out. But
That's cool.
for now, it's Florida or the Midwest, Montana. I get my own ranch, have a little stump to sit on with a little cup holder for my beer, and a place to lay my gun.
Excellent. That sounds fantastic. All right, Roger. Say you're the grand old age of 24 now, 25. 25.
It was heartbreaking. That birthday was terrible.
Was it? What happened?
Yeah, I felt old.
You felt old?
Yeah.
Quarter of a century down the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to show.
Yeah. I know, right? Like 25, you get your first major insurance break, and what do you got left after that?
Nothing.
You got death. That's what you got.
16 was good. 18 was good. Yeah, 16 drive. 18 tobacco. 21 alcohol. 25 is nothing.
25, yeah. Well, you can file for FAFSA by yourself now.
That's closer to death. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's right. Well, are you, what about family? Are you looking to do anything like that in the future? Is that a priority?
You mean like my own family?
Yeah, Roger, like your own family.
Far too irresponsible for that at the moment. Nor do I have enough time to put into a girlfriend, let alone a wife and a kid.
Mm.
Maybe when I'm through school, I'll figure something out. But for now, just got to get through paramedic school.
Right on. Is it something that you might be interested in the future, though?
I'm sure I will be.
You're sure you will be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will be eventually, but right now, like I said, it's just no time to squeeze it in at the moment.
Right on. Well, that's good. Well, what are your hobbies, man? What do you do with your free time when you're not sitting on the couch with the beer on the leather couch watching the TV there, falling asleep?
Same as they always have been. I like to go deer hunting. I like to shoot my bow in the backyard there. We got a little target. We'll put that on the video too.
That's cool.
You can even videotape me shooting the bow if you
Oh,
want.
that'll be fun.
And that, we go out every now and then. Not very much, but
You go to bars and stuff, hang out.
yeah, go out to the bar, go cook out, hop in the hot tub, maybe go swimming.
That's cool. That's always nice to do. You have any special lady friends at all?
Not really.
Not really.
No, actually no. Like I said, no time for it.
No time for it.
I don't get to go out enough to actually meet anybody, so.
Well, I guess I can understand that. I can appreciate that. You have any projects coming up? Anything you're working on?
We actually just got through with the, we had to do an injury prevention project.
Uh-huh.
So we went to a church on Halloween night and did a Halloween safety tips
Ah,
project with the kids.
that's
Before they
cool.
went trick-or-treating.
What did that consist of?
We taught them, where to go if they get lost, check your candy before you eat it, all the good Halloween tips,
Cool.
ways to stay safe.
Well, it's very admirable of you, Roger.
That's okay, I was forced to do it.
That's good. All right, awesome. Well, say you're ask this one to Raj. Say you're 35 years old. You're 10 years from now. Where do you want your life to be? What do you want your life to be like at 35? Do you want it to be just like it is right now, or is there some things you want to have accomplished?
At 35, I'd like to have a little more stability. I think I'll be a lot more financially stable. I think I'll be more ready for a family by then. Be ready to either already have just started or be ready to get started on a family.
Right on. So you just want to be financially stable and possibly start a family. Are there any things, they say, what do you die? And I'm not saying die, but I'm just saying before you're 35 or so, or by 35, are there some things, do you want to go back to Italy? Do you want to travel?
Definitely. I definitely want to go back. I want to go back to Italy. I'd like to go to Australia. There's lots of things I'd like to do, but most of the things I said I wanted to do before I died, I've already covered. At least
like what?
partially. I've been to Europe. I've been skydiving.
Hello?
I've
Yeah, how you doing?
I've traveled quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Had my fun with sports.
There's
Yeah.
The only thing left is
a jump tomorrow.
I guess get the old career in order, and
Didn't you want to go see Olympic wrestling? Did you ever do that, or?
I would love to do that.
Did you? What times are available?
Almost did this last Olympics, but everybody backed out on me.
That sucks.
How long does it usually take?
Hoping to do it this next one.
Yeah, it's no fun if you go by yourself. You got to have a group,
Yeah, gotta have everybody going. In fact, you should go next time around. Stay in touch with it.
I will. If I can, I will. I know everyone says that, right?
Roger.
Ass. Anyway, so okay, well, that's good.
Yes.
So overall,
Patil.
when you go to sleep at night,
My last
are you happy?
Patil. Patil.
I'm anxious.
You're anxious.
Yeah, not anxious.
You feel like something's missing? or-
Motivated.
You're motivated.
Yes.
And is it the stableness of money? Is that what motivates you, or is it eventually getting yourself ready to have a family? Is that what motivates
It's a
you?
mixture of it. I think the financial stability is what gets you ready to
MasterCard, is that okay?
have a family. Without that,
Do the actual
I guess some ridiculous percentage of marriages end in divorce because of money. So why would you go into one without being financially stable to begin with?
Right.
7, 8, 5, 30.
Okay, I got one last request of you. I want you to tell me a story of our past. Something that you remember that was pretty memorable that happened.
Yeah, that's more work. How much exactly?
If you can remember something that all of us got into, possibly may have caused us some trouble or anything like that, or
There's a couple. One of the ones I remember is actually odd. It's a long time ago.
Charge 5% credit.
You and I were rollerblading from your mom's apartment and going and goofing off at Oshman's, And as I believe you,
Oh no.
you had a little fun in Oshman's and left with an extra pair of rollerblades that you didn't go in with.
Well, thank you.
And there was always the
Yep.
the Amish town
The Amish town.
on the way to Ohio State,
Oh God.
in which you, I believe you actually thieved a gift for our coach. I think.
What was it?
I believe it was a Riverdance tape.
I think that's what it was too.
I think you stole a Riverdance tape to give to our coach.
You know,
In the same trip at the NFL Hall of Fame, I think we both left wearing about 12 more pair of boxers. A couple footballs, a couple shirts.
that was in Ohio, wasn't it?
It was in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Buckeyes, the wrestling trip. Yeah, I remember that.
And Russ Hellickson, the coach, I believe he threatened to cut somebody's nuts off for putting their clothes in the microwave, and it was Ben Moore.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious.
yeah. So, and Russ Hellickson's daughters, who could forget them?
Oh, who could?
But, so there's a couple memories.
That's some memories. I remember a certain Halloween party back back in the day.
Yeah, that's.
Why don't you tell me about that party? I think it was a special night for you.
I don't think we should discuss that party.
No, no.
That party.
Well, okay, we can talk about everything except for the part you don't want to talk about. How about that?
That's gonna be tough.
Okay, well you do your best.
Well, as I remember, we got in a good amount of trouble for that party.
We sure did.
Megan Fleet, I believe, was who threw it. Am I correct?
Yes, it was Megan's
Megan
house.
Fleet. And oh yeah, I remember that party.
As you should.
Who all was there? I don't remember who all was there.
Who wasn't there, dude?
That's why we got in trouble, because everybody was there.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
That's because you were smart.
Mm-hmm.
Raj didn't start having, shall we say,
Fun.
grown-up fun with us
Yeah.
until senior year.
Okay.
At which point it always took place at one person's house. But this
Mike.
specific party,
Mike's
we,
house.
actually Rob's house.
Oh yeah, that's right, Rob's
Lots
house.
of
And
interesting things happened at
Orange
Rob's.
Mound.
Yeah. A lot of interesting things happened at the party. Those parties. Megan Fleet's parties. Well, let's see. I lost my virginity.
Yep.
Had a lot of alcohol. We got in
Who
trouble.
did you lose your virginity to?
Huh?
Who did you lose your virginity to?
Becky Stevens, actually. One of those things, yeah.
Didn't she have diseases? Just throwing that out there.
Well, let's just throw that out there.
Maybe it's a different one.
I'm gonna grab another beer.
Okay, you do that, buddy. Oh man.
Roger. Gotta love him.
Yeah, you
Love
do.
that guy.
It's hilarious. Well,
Double fisting on that note, actually.
oh no.
Yes, she did.
On that memory.
Yes, she did. And I came away fucking Clorox clean. Never got anything from it, so I guess I was a lucky one.
Yeah.
I believe there was also a video involved in that night,
I think that was the next morning.
or the next morning.
Yeah.
Either way.
A video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where I was doing much of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Videotaping. I believe, was he one of our wrestling captains or one of our wrestling coaches at that point?
It's Captain.
Yeah. Sleeping with the same girl the next day.
Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't attached.
Everybody was all about it until they saw it happen, and they're like, "I don't want to do that." It was so funny. It's so funny. And then they previewed the tape, and then Becky said I did a good job.
Let's see. And then there was the coaches finding out about it and questioning us one at a time, and being called into the dean's office one at a time, and us all getting our story straight and saying, Those were the only cups they had at the party. It was just water. Everybody else was drinking. We were cutting weight. Why would we be drinking?
Yeah.
Of course, Clark didn't drink at that point, but I surely did.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That was fun. Those workout sessions were fun.
Yeah, what was it?
Clark, you just shouldn't have to. You never had a drink. You still don't have to drink.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You still
I do actually. I only drink to make other people comfortable because it's kind of like if you have a group of people and one person's not drinking, everybody gets a little weird, you know. And
That's true.
it is true. So I just kind of do it to make other people comfortable. I still really don't enjoy it at all, you know, except for Bloody Marys. I really like a good Bloody Mary is good.
Well, that's odd.
I know, right? It's like a nice little meal. It's delicious.
You should try a michelada.
Michelada?
Yeah, I had some one in Texas,
Yeah.
in Austin, Texas, this past week. But it's like a Bloody Mary with beer, pretty much.
Oh,
I
weird.
mean, they make it different everywhere you go, but the place I had it, it was the guy, the first one I had, this guy just used Tabasco sauce, like a Mexican soy sauce, and you squeeze a bunch of lime juice over ice, and so rim a glass of salt, and then pour like a Vienna style lager in it. It's awesome. The place I had actually put tomato juice in it too, and it was amazing.
Oh, wow. Well, I looked up a new recipe. It was called a bloody oyster, and what it is you take a champagne flute and you put basically you make a Bloody Mary in there and make it pretty spicy, and then you shell an oyster and take the oyster meat and you drop it into the flute with the Bloody Mary mix, and you just take the whole thing all at once. So it's pretty nuts, and it looks that oyster looks kind of weird touching the glass inside the flute. So it's a neat little drink. Anyway, well, beyond that, I believe Roger was talking about a certain Halloween party.
I think we covered those bases.
We
Didn't
cover everything. Is that all that
Hey,
happened?
we can talk about the punishment we got.
What happened with that?
Well, after Coach Blanche kept us from getting kicked out of school by saying he would handle it, and he proceeded to handle it viciously.
Yeah.
I think it hurt real bad. I don't remember exactly what we did. One of the things I remember were the sprints up the hill, get
Yeah.
the leaf, bring it back, and they had to count the leaves.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I remember the most.
Yep. That was interesting. It's a good time. You heard from Jeff lately? Blanchett?
Not too long ago, a couple weeks ago.
What's he up to?
He's all but dissertation, finishing his doctorate in psychology.
Finally.
Yeah. He's done with all his classwork. All he has to do is write the dissertation. Laurie's still sweet as ever. Riley still acts like Harry Potter.
Oh God.
Yeah, he went from wanting to be, what was it, Cowboy Spice as a small child to now Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
I'm not sure, but he's that big-hearted.
He's at Big Harding?
Yeah, he's like 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, weird. Well, that's cool.
He's aspiring to go to Harvard. Smart kid. I think he might be a switch hitter, maybe. Not sure, but it definitely looks like it. Could happen. Let's see here. Blanchett does not coach anymore.
No?
Hasn't coached for several years. That's about it on the Blanchett news.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, how's your mom? How's your sister?
Mom is still crazy.
Yep.
Belinda is now a housewife with an adopted child from Russia.
Oh, wow.
Debbie is the same as always. Mom, retired.
Yep.
Likes to bug us. She's actually attempted to implement more rules than I had when I was 16, which was interesting, but we're past that now.
Well, that's good. How can she do that? You don't live under her roof.
Yeah, I know, but she likes to bug me about stuff. They're not really rules.
Oh,
She just bitches by.
oh, okay.
So, still a sweet lady,
Right.
though. Helps take care of us.
Well, that's good. Well, man, it's been lovely interviewing you, Roger. I hope it hadn't been too painful. And I'd like to close with the international sign of go to hell. If you could give that to me, that'd be great.
Would that be this?